What waits for us in heaven? Well, what waits for us in heaven? That's one of many questions, one of the most popular questions I received as I interviewed people about heaven and hell. And the questions that came up most frequently, I collected 30 on heaven, 30 on hell, that we'll be walking through in the weeks ahead. Some of the questions coming up are, will heaven be boring? Will there be animals in heaven? Will I recognize my loved ones, my friends, my family members when I get to heaven? But the first one we can look at from Acts chapter 7, the story of Stephen in the Bible. When Stephen is being martyred for his faith, the first Christian martyr, and he's being killed and the rocks are hitting him and he's dying. And in this moment he's having a near-death experience when he looks past earth into heaven. And Acts chapter 7 records, "Look, I see heaven open and the Son of Man standing at the right hand of God." As his life was slipping away, he says, "Lord Jesus, receive my spirit." If Stephen's experience is typical, and there's no reason to think that it wouldn't be, what we see is someone being welcomed into heaven by Christ himself. The second thing, and the thing that's just as exciting as what we touched on last time, and that's the fact that we'll be free from the curse. Free from everything that is broken in this world. Everything that is wrong in this world will be made right. Revelation 21, 1-5 says, "Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea. I saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven, prepared as a bride beautifully dressed for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, 'Look, God's dwelling place is now among people, and he will dwell with them, and they will be his people, and God himself will be with them, and be their God. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, or mourning, or crying, or pain, for the old order of things has passed away.' He who is seated on the throne said, 'I am making everything new.'" What are we looking forward to about heaven? It's simply that the curse is going to be gone. The effects of sin, the death, sickness, all the negative things, gossip, slander, negativity, will all be released from that and be able to live in perfect harmony with God, with each other, and with our new world. The third thing that we're going to look at today, so when we get to heaven, we're experience God's joy, and God's joy with us and for us. A unique thought, but sometimes we look at heaven as the place we're going to go and we'll celebrate. But Matthew 25 adds a different element to that. "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness." The idea that when we get to heaven, not only will we be happy, because we will have been freed from sin, we've been freed from the curse, we will have enjoyed God's presence, but we're going to enjoy God's happiness for us. Zephaniah 3:17 talks about God's happiness for us, that he will rejoice over us with singing. And we see a glimpse of that here in Matthew 25:21. That's three things that we can look forward to when we open our eyes in heaven. Being welcomed to heaven by Christ himself, being free from the curse and the effect in this world, and three, being able to enjoy the Master's happiness. Broken down 10 things total. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a link below. You can get to it. Otherwise, if you're in the Facebook Bible study, it should be right there under the video. What I'd love to hear, the question for you today, which of these 10 things are you looking forward to most? Your thoughts and comments, would love to have you go ahead and put them below. Thanks a lot. See you next time.